The First Doctor. That fusty old man in a dusty old box. Where do I even begin? Well, let's just say that he was quite the interesting character, to say the least. Who am I, you ask? I am the Master, and you will join me on a little trip through my database. Why? I'll explain later. Even before the Academy, I could tell there was something different about him. He had this whiff of arrogance and superiority, always thinking he was the smartest person in the room. Which, given I was in the room, of course, is completely ridiculous. And while I must admit he was occasionally capable of an intelligent observation, it was his pompous, self-satisfying attitude that really got under my skin. But I suppose I should give credit where credit is due. The First Doctor was a pioneer. At least, he'd be happy to tell you that himself. As much as I loathe to admit it, he did have a certain charm about him. His eccentricity and unpredictability made him somewhat intriguing, even if I found him insufferable most of the time. However, what truly annoyed me about the First Doctor was his self-righteousness, acting like he was better than me. Me! I swear, just because you stop a few Dalek invasions, you're suddenly big man on campus. But in reality, he was just as flawed as the rest of us. He made mistakes. He had his own dark side, and he was not above manipulating others to get what he wanted. Good man. And let's not forget his treatment of his companions. Don't let his older faces fool you. Back when his face was covered in youthful lines, he was happy to throw them out of an airlock. That's if they didn't jump when he said so. He would frequently put them in danger without a second thought, all in the name of his own curiosity and thirst for adventure. I don't actually have a problem with any of this, of course, but why does he have to be such a hypocrite about it? But perhaps what frustrated me the most about this Doctor was his refusal to embrace his true potential. He had the power to reshape the universe, to become a god among insects. Yet, he chose to hide away in his little blue box, content with his petty escapades and so-called spirit of adventure. In the end, the First Doctor was a fool. He had his moments of brilliance, but he was also deeply flawed. I mean, honestly, who saves planets and then doesn't conquer them afterwards? While I may not have agreed with his methods or his worldview, I cannot deny this. Love him or hate him, the First Doctor was a force to be reckoned with. Now, you will subscribe to this silly little channel for more transmissions from your Lord and Master. And some other things on here as well if you want. Until the next time.